Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. Before we dive into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Becky Lynch just dropped a bombshell backstage on Raw, and it set the entire WWE universe buzzing. During an unscripted and shockingly candid moment, she claimed she hates a beloved WWE star, while most assumed it was all part of her heel character. Some backstage sources are saying otherwise. What started as typical heel banter escalated into something that felt a little too real, especially when she wasn't talking about one star, but actually two, Big E and Sami Zayn. It began when Lynch, staying in character, took aim at Big E during a backstage segment where she was seen joking with The New Day and Adam Pearce, while making fun of Pearce and revisiting the infamous decision to remove Big E from the group. Becky jokingly said it was the best decision they ever made. Then, in true heel fashion, she called Big E a scumbag and outright said, "I hate him." Fans knew she didn't actually mean it, especially since Big E is still out with a potentially career-ending injury, but it added some extra heat to her already aggressive heel character. But what happened next was different. During another backstage moment, Becky was asked about other superstars, and without hesitation, she blurted out, "I hate that guy," referring to Sami Zayn. This wasn't part of a scripted promo. People backstage noted that it didn't feel like the man talking. It felt like Rebecca Quinn, Becky's real name, letting her guard down and expressing real frustration. So why would Becky Lynch, one of WWE's biggest female stars, openly trash someone like Sami Zayn, who has become one of the most respected figures in the industry? To understand this, you have to go back years. Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn both come from the same wrestling roots. They're both veterans of the independent scene. They've wrestled in Canada, the UK, and across Europe. They worked tirelessly to reach WWE's main roster, fighting uphill battles and overcoming countless setbacks. Fans always saw them as kindred spirits, two underdogs who made it to the top on grit, heart, and talent. In the early days of Becky's WWE run, she and Sami even appeared in joint training sessions, mixed tag segments, and supported the same social causes, like mental health awareness and equality. By all accounts, they were friends, or at the very least, strong mutual supporters. But that dynamic seemed to shift sometime in the past year. While Becky was returning from maternity leave, trying to re-establish herself in the crowded women's division, Sami Zayn's bloodline storyline was becoming one of the most emotionally charged arcs in WWE history. Sami went from comic relief to main event-level superstar in a matter of months. His involvement with Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Solo Sikoa transformed him into a sympathetic anti-hero. Fans rallied behind him. WWE ran with it, putting him in major matches, including WrestleMania main events. His tag run with Kevin Owens, his backstage promos, and his emotional journey all contributed to making him one of WWE's most loved characters. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch was finding it difficult to get the same spotlight. Despite her undeniable charisma and skill, her storylines lacked consistent direction. She had a great feud with Trish Stratus, but after that, her booking felt uncertain. She tried forming a tag team, pitched storylines that never went forward, and watched as more and more of the weekly shows focused on Sami Zayn and his arc with the Bloodline. According to one backstage producer, this created real tension for Becky. It wasn't necessarily about Sami himself, but about how WWE's creative energy was being used. The producer said Becky noticed how the men's stories, especially Zayn's, dominated screen time, and while she didn't complain outright, it became clear she was feeling overlooked. Some insiders believe she tried to confront WWE creative about this imbalance, though she never pointed fingers directly at Zayn. It was obvious that she was frustrated that he was getting more narrative attention than the women's division combined. Her comments during that now infamous interview seemed like the tipping point. In that same conversation, she added, "People act like he walks on water. He's good, sure, but come on, this is a business, not a therapy session." That line alone sparked a huge wave of backlash online. Some fans defended her, pointing out how the women's division, despite its talent pool, often gets pushed to the background. Others said Becky was being petty and bitter, jealous of a male superstar's success while she struggled for airtime. Supporters of Zayn flooded social media with praise for him, calling him WWE's emotional anchor and the person who gave fans something to truly believe in when WWE creative was floundering. One fan tweeted, "Becky's just mad he got the moments she used to own." Others, though, said Becky was making a valid point that even the best women in WWE often get sidelined. What added fuel to the fire was the timing. WWE is building towards SummerSlam 2025. While Becky hasn't been confirmed for a match, rumors are swirling that she'll be involved in a triple threat match with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Meanwhile, Zayn is on track for a high-stakes match with Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. So the question becomes, was this Becky playing the game to stir up attention, or was this truly how she feels? Neither Triple H nor Sami Zayn responded immediately. WWE hasn't issued any statement, but Sami, in true Sami fashion, didn't stay silent for long. During an Instagram livestream where he was promoting a charity campaign for Syria, he calmly addressed the drama. With a slight smile, he said, "I've seen what she said. Hate is a strong word. I don't hate Becky. I think she's one of the best. If she's got an issue with me, I'm happy to talk it out. That's how grown-ups do it." That measured, respectful response won even more fans over. Xavier Woods commented class act while Bayley reposted the clip saying, "This is why everyone loves Sami." Still, the locker room isn't entirely on Sami's side. Some reportedly agreed with Becky's sentiment but wouldn't have dared to say it out loud. Others thought Becky had gone too far. One anonymous female WWE star told reporters, "We all get frustrated, I get it, but there's a line and Becky crossed it. Sami doesn't deserve that kind of shade." Another called Becky's comment a calculated power move, aimed at forcing WWE to put her back into the main event conversation. Becky Lynch is no stranger to controversy. She's used it to fuel her career in the past, but this time feels different. Fans who once viewed her as the symbol of unity and female empowerment now see someone lashing out, possibly out of frustration. Even her husband, Seth Rollins, didn't comment when asked about it during a recent Twitch stream. Some fans felt his silence spoke volumes. There's also buzz that this drama could evolve into an on-screen story. WWE has been quietly experimenting with intergender moments again, whether through comedy segments, online teases, or house shows. The company has slowly tested the waters. Could we be heading for Becky versus Sami, maybe at Survivor Series, or even just a few explosive promos on Raw? It's hard to say, but one thing is clear: Becky's "I hate that guy" line has become one of the most viral quotes of the year. It's not just about a potential feud, it's about deeper issues in WWE, creative imbalance, underused talent, and the emotional toll that fame takes on even the most successful stars. Whether this turns into an actual storyline, a sit-down conversation, or just fades away in the chaos of wrestling drama, it sparked a real conversation. Becky's frustration may be legitimate, and her delivery might have been raw and unfiltered, but it opened a window into how competitive and emotionally charged the WWE landscape really is behind the scenes. Fans are now waiting to see what happens next. Will Becky double down on her comments? Will she clarify in a promo or walk them back? Will Sami respond again in his own low-key, respectful way? Or will WWE use this real-life tension and turn it into a compelling feud that finally gives both of them the spotlight they deserve? No one knows for sure, but one thing is guaranteed: this isn't the last we've heard about it. Stay tuned to see how it all unfolds. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more WWE updates and behind-the-scenes stories.